I am not in construction. I know really nothing about construction. I know, though, when I was in California, I was part of a church building project. And as I was part of that project, there was something that took place where some walls had to move, and these were load-bearing walls. And because they were load-bearing, this project really took a big turn financially, time-wise, energy-wise, to where they had to move some walls back, and then they had to put this huge I-beam in the ceiling that would just so they could support the second floor and all the weight of the people, especially myself, that would be going on that second floor. But just structurally speaking, you had to have a certain amount that could handle the load. So they had to put this huge I-beam in there and then move air ducts around and all the stuff that took place just to move a wall. And it was quite interesting. Some walls, no issue. But this one particular wall was a load-bearing wall. And that means the weight of the building, really a lot of it was sitting upon that wall. And so if you move that wall, you had to replace it with something else that can carry the load. Now we're talking about walls. We're talking about rebuilding the walls or rebuilding the people. And as we're talking about that, we're thinking about, in this reference, of being a load-bearing wall. Or let me put it another way. Something I've learned in regards to leadership is that there are some things that we need to have as leaders. One thing is passion. Another thing is vision. And I believe they go side by side with each other, passion and vision. And then you also need to have the ability to bear pain, or to bear pain in life. If you don't have the ability to bear pain, then you're not going to go very far as a leader. And that's where I reference it back to being a load-bearing wall. And we have to be able to carry a load. Now, that might sound like a contradiction because I was saying how God's the one that carries the load. But I look back and I think about when you look at a wall and you look at what's really carrying it. Let's say it's the wood or cement or the steel or the bricks. Again, I know nothing about construction, so if I said something wrong, please forgive me, all those that are in construction right now. But, you know, at the same time, you have a surface. You have the plaster and the paint on the outside. And a lot of times that's what I think we are. Where sometimes we think we're the wall, but we're really just the plaster on the outside. We're really the nice paint on the outside, but behind us or inside is God, the one who is holding up the load. He is really the true wall. He might not be seen. When you go in this world, people don't necessarily see Jesus. They see the paint, they see the plaster, they see the particle board, whatever it is that's painted and covered over. That's what they see. They see you. But we hope that inside, Christ is in you, and He's the one who's bearing the load.